Hi, I'm Baldwin Burgess, and I'm here with my friend Walé Adeosun. How are you?
I'm very good, Baldwin. How are you?
I'm very good. We are in Dubai today. We're at the Middle East Fund Forum 2013. Today is the Global Growth Summit, and today we're speaking about growth markets, emerging markets, frontier markets. And of course, we have people like Walé here today. How could you not be here, right? You're from Nigeria.
Absolutely.
The land of entrepreneurs.
That's correct.
The last time I checked, there must be more than 100 million entrepreneurs there.
I think maybe 160 million.
Or maybe even more. And far more to come, right?
That's right.
There's a lot in the pipeline.
Absolutely.
This is an amazing place. It's a country where you can do your grocery shopping on the road. It's
grocery. You can do every shopping on the road. I mean, like,
I think you can buy a sofa.
You can buy everything you need on the road.
Absolutely, an amazing place, and it's no surprise that someone from Nigeria goes to New York to set up an investment business that tries to capture all this entrepreneurial activity. So, at Karama, what you do is you focus on African private equity. Correct?
Correct.
What is the story? What are you trying to capture with Karama? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Baldwin, for inviting me to participate in this session. We set up Karama 3 years ago, frankly, to continue what I was doing for a school upstate New York, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, where I was the CIO there. And what I had done there was to invest in growth markets all over the world. So I have to invest in China, India, Latin America, some Vietnam, and actually even Russia. The next fastest growing region to me was Africa. So the question then was, could we find, one, characteristics of managers similar to the ones we found in the other growth markets? And the answer was yes, not as many. And the second thing was, did we have a local network? And just like you said, I grew up in Lagos, so I have a clue about what goes on the ground. So really, this is an extension of that work, and it's to do it for ourselves and a select group of high-quality investors. So what Karama is really about, it's a multi-asset class approach towards capturing this tremendous growth opportunity in sub-Saharan Africa. We're agnostic about whether you do it from the private space or from the public space. Right.
But you're on a mission to help U.S. investors into this market, or is it global?
It's actually global, but the way it started off so far, it's been the case that most of our network and the people we know were U.S. investors. We do have one Italian investor, and we have one UK investor in the fund so far.
Okay.
Right. So it's global, and we're looking to get some local investors as well.
And this is a fund of funds, right?
Yeah. So the Karama Africa Opportunity Fund, it's a multi-manager fund. So what we've done all our careers is, frankly, as CIO, is pick talent. Right. So that's what we're continue to look for in this fund. We do give ourselves the room to be able to do co-investments or direct investments with underlying managers up to the tune of about 10%.
Yeah, but as you know, as an African, you know how important the local implant is. So what I know is that you're always looking for, you want to make sure that the managers you work with really have their roots in the ground there.
There's no doubt about that. I tell people like three things. It's like Africa's exciting now, and you want to capture this growth. But three things are very critical that you have to have. One, you have to find a very credible group. A group that has done this before. Doesn't necessarily have to be Africa. They've done it somewhere before. Someone that has integrity. They know they're competing globally. Great governance practices. They understand that. And then second thing they have to have, obviously, is presence on the ground. Right. That presence on the ground is so critical because those local networks really help you navigate some of the landmines on the ground. And then the final thing, obviously, is diversification. Which is an approach that help you mitigate risks that can happen, just like anywhere else in the world, frankly.
What kind of economy? What economies are you trying to access with your investments in Africa?
Yeah, so our approach is sub-Saharan Africa, and we've chosen sub-Saharan primarily for three reasons. One, it's the fastest growing region. As you know,
in terms of countries,
right? So the countries will be in the West Coast, about 8 countries primarily, frankly, and then we have a second tier, 5 countries. So on the West Coast will be Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and then moving eastward will be Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, and then coming down south a little bit, Tanzania, Mozambique, and South Africa opportunistically. Obviously Botswana and then that is Rwanda. But the fact is, though, because we're investing on line managers, We don't have full control. So it's where the manager's at. So we do have some token investments in Northern Africa through some of the underlying managers, and that's fine.
Okay. And so do you come to Dubai often to talk about this? Or?
No, frankly, this is my first time in Dubai.
Okay.
Coming to do this. I did come to Dubai when I was a CIO, and I was a client of a fund here. But this is the first time we've come to Dubai just to give people a sense of the growth opportunity we're seeing on the ground, our approach to it, and to see if it's going to generate any kind of interest.
Oh, lucky you. I always envy people who come here for the first time now that it's all sort of built. I'm from that generation that used to see this as a construction site.
Right. Well, that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to on this trip, because the last time I came, it looked like a construction site.
There you go.
So I want to drive around again and see all those places that I saw before, what happened to them.
It's amazing.
It is, right? So I'm looking forward to that.
All right, well, thanks very much, Walé.
Hey, thank you very much, Baldwin, for having me, and good luck to you and Silk.
Thank you very much. Baldwin Burgess, Walé Adeosun.